What is up with it? And I don't know if you guys know this, but the LuffyTV only plays versus yellow on this channel. This is the third recording I'm doing. First he played BY, then he played an L, now he's playing Vegapunk. Yes, he played many Doflamingos in the two streams that I scraped, but everyone in the comments, not everyone, there's been a few people in the comments who have been complaining that there's been too much Doflamingo on the channel. Understandable. I'm trying to find you guys some other replays. I also want to watch a little bit of some other stuff. Shouts to the LuffyTV. His stuff will be in the description. Love his work. Love what he does for the community. Looks like Vegapunk won the rock, paper, scissors, chose to go second. This is a ranked sim game. No idea where on the ladder it is. Probably not very high because they're playing Vegapunk. But it's cool. Interesting to see the LuffyTV playing the blocker Law. I feel like that card has really fallen out of favor. Just casually dropping a 5 cost 6k blocker on your 2 Dawn turn, no big deal. Genuinely no idea why we even took that damage. We could have just blocked for free, but I think that probably tells us that our Vegapunk opponent is not very good. Or he just knew that he was going to bink the draw 2 trigger. And so that's why he took. Because he just knew. Oh, wait, no, it only draws 1? Are we even supposed to trigger it if it only draws 1? Like, I don't know. I feel like Vegapunk has a lot of spare Dawn in these middling turns, and drawing an extra card off of it could have been good, but I'm not a Vegapunk expert by any stretch of the imagination. I will say, as long as Doflamingo is the best deck, this is going to be a primarily Doflamingo channel. I play Doflamingo. I'm always going to play the best deck. A lot of the replays are mine. Also, I'm always going to be watching Holden and other good players play Doflamingo. So there's going to be a lot of Doflamingo. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit for you guys. But Doflamingo is going to continue being a mainstay on the channel until it is no longer a mainstay in the meta. Playing the draw 2, he grabbed the Luffy and the Please Save Me. I don't even know what Please Save Me is. I'm going to keep it a buck. Playing the Luffy for 1 Dawn. It will be interesting to see if he uses its effect. He does. Makes sense. I would have used its effect too. The thing is, if we... Surely he knows to block... What the fuck? Alright, chat. When our opponent attacks with a 5k, and it's their only swing for the turn, we block with the 6k blocker. I know a lot of you watching don't do that, by the way. I know a lot of you don't do that, because I've had some replays sent, and I've seen some people not do it. So don't act like you know. Don't act like you know. I'm sure a lot of you know, but there's a lot of you that be doing this shit. I know there is. So just, please, when your opponent swings 5, block with your 6k blocker. Okay, I think the reason... We have actually infinite cards in our hand as Vegapunk right now. It's actually bonkers. Now imagine if we just had 1 more life. Like, we would be so chillin'. Now we have to, like, counter out of the 6k swing. That feels bad. Our opponent has the Sanji, so they can rest our Shaka. Like, we're just gonna die. We have infinite cards in hand, but we're just gonna lose all of them. Surely the Sanji is better than the blocker law? Surely? Unless we want a blocker law plus Bond Clay. Which I don't hate, but I also don't love. I feel like Sanji just establishing another threat and resting the Shaka seems good. Yo, he is bopping right now. He is bopping. Oh, this is the time? The one time that it's actually questionable to do it? This is when you do it? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so crazy. I mean, I guess he was cool with it getting swung into because he has the please save me in life, which can bring it back. But it's just like, dude, you didn't know to block with this the last 2 times? This is an unbelievably dominant position by the LuffyTV. I actually think we're just going to run over the Vegapunk. Something interesting, something funny at Orlando. I had a purple Luffy player get so mad in the side event about me playing Doflamingo. And the thing that's crazy is he doesn't realize that the only reason his deck doesn't run over everything is because of Doflamingo. Purple Luffy is like, if you win the die roll versus everything, you can win, including Doflamingo. And if Doflamingo didn't exist, you actually just destroy everything. The deck is so strong. So strong. Funny little tidbit. We're going to go ahead and put the Shaka into life. Seems good. They're going to take the 8, play out the Shaka. They no longer have 11 cards in hand, though. And it feels like, kind of feels like they could still have a ton of cards in hand if they just remembered to block with the Shaka those 2 times. But none of my business. This Vegapunk player is just going to lose this game for sure. Swing 6 into the Shaka? I don't really get it. I almost want to see a 5 with one cost law here. I think would be kind of nice. Then we could go 5 with regular law, and then 6 with Kid, and then 7 with Sanji, or we could do this. I'm not really sure what his plan is here. His plan is just 7-7. Or just swing 8. Or 9, rather. My apologies. Was that better than doing the 5-5, 6-7? If we're gonna do the 5-5, we probably swing with the 4 cost law first, because then it lets us pivot if he takes. Excuse me. 9 drop Yamato plus leader effect is a crazy 10 on turn. Nobody really thinks about it because Vegapunk is not good. But it's genuinely such a bonkers 10 on turn. Dude, it's so crazy because I feel like this was a winnable game from Vegapunk. I mean, maybe not. But, like, because he is getting run over. And the game has been over for a few turns here, but I feel like he just mega threw by not doing the blocks. Like, he just would have been so much healthier. He would have gotten to keep so many cards. Maybe the matchup is really cursed. Maybe the purple Luffy just runs you over. I could see a world where that's true. Because he can go so wide and tall at the same time. But I don't know, man. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.